So how many people actually start their live streams 5 minutes early? Oh, open them if you got them, folks. So I'm not supposed to start for 5 minutes. I can pour myself a drink. Today we're with Athletic Brewing Company once again. Great company. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I got 4 minutes before I start. Who am I kidding? I guess this has already started. Okay. Well, we have next week's stuff here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, that's already in order. Cool. I'll read these to you. This one's almost done. We have another third wall breaking situation. And our boy Phydeaux here is, well, we have Dino, Bo, Phydeaux, Jane, and Felicia's in the background there. Behave yourself, Phydeaux. These are my fans. They love me. As he's walking up past all the fans who are behind the gate. Leave me alone. No autographs. That went better than expected. Yeah, same to you, buddy. This was inspired by James Cameron. James Cameron inspires so many people.
Oh, yes.
He's just raising that bar. That's right, James. So we see this is Phydeaux's servant and bodyguard. We haven't seen her in a couple of years. She's a woman of color, chief colorist, remember?
Yes, I
So
know.
when you do it,
Mhm.
yeah, you can do whatever color you want for her hair. I think maybe she's changed the color of her hair this year. Let's go green, yellow, blonde, something. All right, there's Tuesday. We're going to carry on a little bit with this breaking the third wall. Don't use it too much, but here we go. Felicia, Bo, Phydeaux. Felicia says, I'll make dinner. She's got a mouse in her hand. Phydeaux, why am I even here? I'm not even in today's comic strip. Oh, yeah. The cat's a murderous monster. Ha, ha, ha. So funny. I'll be in my trailer. He actually steps out of the panel. Hey, kind of looks shocked. Bo kind of expects this. And Felicia says, I thought the cat joke was stereotypical, but I didn't want to say anything. It's Tuesday. Let's see, it's Friday. Still needs finished penciling. It's Wednesday. Needs finished penciling Thursday and Saturday. So we'll be penciling these this afternoon, actually. From whatever you can see, we have Felicia up in the tree, Phydeaux on the ground. Felicia says, I could get down myself. No, stay up there. If everybody sees me save you, they'll call me a hero. And the last panel, Felicia's flat on the ground with a bent golf club over her head. And Dino says, good throw. Phydeaux says, yeah, I'm a hero. So we're going to do the finished penciling on this one now. I'll read you the other ones as we do them. All right. Let's see. As you probably are well aware of, cartoonists are the dirtiest, filthiest creatures on this planet. So I've got to put on this glove to protect the clean, pristine paper from my otherwise filthy ways.
Now, how do we protect the floor and the...
You got to get a big enough glove. Chief Colors, I didn't know you were there.
I'm here.
Yeah. Stepped in late in the game.
I said something earlier, you just were not listening. Hello?
Impossible. Impossible. You saying something and me not listening? I resemble that remark.
I'm still tired from the holidays.
Pulled off a successful holiday. I made everybody think I was a good guy. My evil plans come together.
Yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
How can I make them think I am a good guy? You can start writing cat boss jokes now. I'm on a charm offensive.
A charm offensive. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go sniffing again. I swear to God, maybe it's the screen.
Yeah, you don't start sniffing until the camera turns on.
Ditto.
Must be all that cocaine.
Nah, don't even try.
You know, I do not even know where to buy that stuff if my life depended on it. If I had some sort of situation where, quick, you must have an ounce of cocaine in your system or you will die. I'm dead. I don't know where to get the stuff.
Ditto.
I don't know what situation there would be in which I would have to get an ounce of cocaine in my
Let's
system.
hope that we don't ever find out.
But I think there was a movie a while ago where a guy had a bomb strapped to him, and if his adrenaline level dropped below a certain point, it would blow up. What was it, Hardcore Henry? Was that it? No, whatever. Speed, or it was called something like that. So that would be a situation where I guess you would need the drugs.
Drugs.
As everyone knows, that everything that comes out of Hollywood is completely realistic. So I subtitled this. We used she's got a bag of sunflower seeds. No, those aren't potato chips that she's going through. Anyway, I subtitled this. It will be a good year, all except for Disney and Hollywood, because I have a list somewhere over there of what's coming out in 2023, and I'm not filled with enthusiasm. I guess the information age has really hurt us because I don't ever remember having whole lists of what films are coming out in a particular year. Everything was.
I know, I don't either.
Everything was as big a surprise as any, and now suddenly I know.
Every single movie coming out the next 300 years.
I know that we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I know that we have Creed 3. I hear those were okay films. I hear those were okay films, but I didn't see 1 or 2. Yeah, so, I'm not planning on it. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I guess that's a sequel to Shazam. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Okay, that was a tabletop role-playing game created by Gary Gygax in the 60s, 70s. Super Mario Brothers. This I've heard a lot of bad stuff about, only because of the guy they chose to play Mario. He's not exactly Italian. I guess he's just going to play the same role he played in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's not really an actor. He's just a character. Okay, Fast X. I'm guessing that's a Fast and the Furious sequel. Like X as in the 10th. So it's the 10th in the Fast and the Furious franchise. That's my guess off the top of my head. I might be completely wrong, but next, something called, there it is. The Little Mermaid. Don't need to say anything about this that hasn't already been said on the internet. Okay, Grace swapped the character, but she's a fantastic looking actress for an anime part. She's got this huge head and forehead and eyes, and I could see this actress playing other roles, but Ariel? Okay. Let's see. Spider-Verse, another Spider-Verse 2 film. I didn't see the first one, and I have no desire to. Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Not a Miles Morales guy. Transformers. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Now, since the last night or something like that, something about nights was the last Transformer film, and it really didn't do as well as it should have. But all those films do great. Just get all your toys and bunch them together, and you got a movie. Not planning on seeing it, but I'm pretty sure they'll make money there. Elemental from Disney. No idea what it is. No idea. I hope Disney can do something, because they are going to, by this time, desperately need a success.
True.
And if it's something like a new original IP, that's unusual for Disney. We have to encourage them to do new original IPs and not just do franchise sequels. And speaking of which, the next one, The Flash. Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's last appearance on the planet Earth before the aliens take him back. I've heard it's supposedly a good film despite Miller, and that's why they want to release it. They think they can make money with it. Okay. Indiana Jones 5. We've discussed this one at length. Kathleen Kennedy gets another opportunity to murder Harrison Ford.
Maybe it's her last try.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we won't have to worry about her making anything else.
We have speculated what Harrison Ford did to Kathleen Kennedy to make her so angry with him. And perhaps he yelled at her on the set of Raiders of the Lost Ark when she screwed up his coffee order. No, Kathy, that's cream and 2 sugars.
And now she wants to see him die in every movie.
She's murdered him in every possible way. I expect her to do another version of Regarding Henry, just so she can kill off Harrison Ford again.
Disregarding Henry.
Sure. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Tom Cruise. I haven't seen many of these films. I remember seeing Mission Impossible 1 and not liking it because it didn't follow anything that the Mission Impossible TV series followed. It used to be a team of people working hard together, and like one would finish something just as coordinated, someone else came in and did something, and it made an interesting storyline. In Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible 1, he kills off his entire team in the first scene, and the rest of the film is just him being Super Mary Sue. So it put a bad taste in my mouth, and I never saw the entirety of all the rest of his films. I've just only have seen the stunts that have appeared online, like when jumping out of airplanes and holding on to airplanes and climbing the Burj Khalifa. And so I've seen all that stuff, but I can't quite say I've ever sat down and watched any of those films from start to finish. But I guess it's going to be the only real film out this year. So he's probably going to make bank with it.
Oh, he probably, yeah.
Yeah, simply because he's going to have no competition, especially Mission Impossible is coming out July 14th. Doesn't have any competition until the 21st when Oppenheimer comes out.
Which may be good.
Oppenheimer will also drag a good audience because I hear he tried to blow up a real nuclear bomb. He blew up a real bomb, but obviously they can't give him a nuke. But it strikes me as something that probably they could have got away with on a TV. I don't know why they're making it into a film, but probably going to be great.
And of course, it has Jack Quaid in it, who's my favorite person since he's been on Red Media.
Jack Quaid, he's that guy from
The Boys.
The Boys, yeah, he plays Huey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like Jack Quaid. Yep, I probably don't agree with anything he believes in or thinks about, but I don't know what he believes in and thinks about, which is what an actor should be. A blank slate that any character can be placed on.
He's the son of Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan.
Good genes there. At least with Meg Ryan.
Dennis Quaid.
I'm thinking Randy. How did Randy Quaid get hurt? And then after that, well, actually, no. Opening with Oppenheimer is a film that I think is going to give it a run for its money.
Okay.
Starring Margot Robbie, Barbie.
Oh, God.
I feel so bad for Margot Robbie because in any other parallel universe that didn't have all this woke garbage going on, she probably would have been a huge starlet. Now, she can't show her body. She can't play off what she has. It's really hurt her career. So she's going to play Barbie. All right, I wish her luck.
That definitely sounds like something it'll be on like Peacock or something that I'll watch in a couple of years and go, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's either hit or miss. It might be fun. And then comes the biggest bomb of the year, the Marvels. At least I'm going to. Well, no. I think Indiana Jones 5 will be a bigger bomb. But,
yeah, I think you might be right about
but
that.
between the Marvels and Indiana Jones, I don't even know why they're releasing these films. But since Brie Larson can't have I don't know why not. Brie made $1 billion on her film, but she can't helm a sequel by herself. They're bringing in that little girl, Kamala Khan, from the TV show, and her POC friend from the first film. And they're all gonna girl power share their powers. Okay. Girls get it done, I guess. I don't know. But they're going to save the universe. Captain Marvel can't just fight crime and do little things. No. Captain Marvel has to save a universe. Again. Why does this universe keep on getting done? I'm like the cleaning guy here. Can't you just keep the universe for a little while? Why do I always have to save it? Poor Brie Larson. The woman is actually, she's 3 women now. I was going to say she's only 1 woman, but in this film, she's going to be 3 women. So to save the universe. Well, there's going to be 3 women sharing her powers. Captain Marvel will be 3 women.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. And you're never going to believe what they're pulling out after the Marvels.
Oh, no.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're doing this again.
What? We all want another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
August 4th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm holding out hope that this is going to be the good one.
It will be. I know it in my bones.
All right. And this one I heard of, you could have knocked me over with a feather. The Meg 2. They actually are putting the number on it. It's a film about that shark, Megalodon.
Yep.
Starring, was it Jason Stratham?
Oh, was it?
I think I'm probably wrong. But if I'm wrong, it's even funnier. So I guess the shark lived, or they're doing like what they did in Jaws 2, and it's a family of sharks who want to take revenge, and chase people, put on hits on certain families. I guess this time it's personal. I guess Meg 2. We all love our big shark films.
It wasn't bad, but I mean, not, sequel worthy.
So after that, Disney goes back into its parks and it pulls out another film. And this is The Haunted Mansion. I think it's a sequel, or maybe a reboot or a sequel, or a reboot to a sequel, reboot. But
Divided by 2, carry the 1.
but whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be good. Basing that on absolutely nothing besides Disney's running. What's the word I'm looking for? Disney's track record. Thank you. All right, page 2. Let's get his thumb in here properly. Actually, I don't like that. The thumb should be hit off. It's like a Swiffer wet mop that he's working on here. Okay, page 2. There's another film called Blue Beetle.
Okay.
No idea what it is. I hope it's a new franchise. It sounds like a comic. Excuse me. It sounds like a comic book movie. Vaguely remember some sort of Blue Beetle superhero and one of the minor comic book companies.
Never
but
heard of it.
yeah, I don't know what it is, but hey, that's what we need. And then another sequel to the horror film The Nun. And I think they're actually calling this Nun 2.
None more.
More Nun. Didn't see the Nun
None
one.
to none.
Didn't see the Nun one, but heard it was okay. I'm guessing they're going to make a lot of money off this one because they did not spend a lot. And then Kraven the Hunter. Now, Kraven the Hunter used to be a Spider-Man villain, and I know nothing about how they're going to handle this, but there's no fucking way Hollywood is not going to race swap this character. Now, this character is crying for Hollywood to put a POC in it. And I don't have any expectations of that being good. Next we have a sequel to Dune 2. Dune, considered one of science fiction's masterpieces. However, I found it boring as hell as far as the book goes, and every movie has always been horrible, and or camp. Because the Dune 1 story, there is no story. Nothing happens. The Atreides family have to take over the Dune planet, and then they get murdered by their enemies who used to own that planet. And that's all. That's the story. That's the entire storyline for Dune 1. The son and mother go out into the desert and join the indigenous people. I guess Herbert wrote this in an impossible, far-flung future where humanity has colonized the entire universe. So all of the aliens are human aliens, but there are some alien aliens like this, the guys who run the spaceships. Well, I'm not going to explain it. Just that we need a little bit more story in my story. I'm a modern American.
Yeah, modern Americans don't need story in their story, so you're actually integrating it.
Yeah. And the next in line is something called Trolls 3. Help me out here with your Red Letter Media past.
Okay.
Wasn't Trolls and Trolls 2 like something they covered on Red Letter Media in that it's a film that was never made? Well, Troll 1 was so bad it became a cult film, And then Troll 2 was actually some other film that they just called Troll.
Pretended it was Troll.
Yeah, they just called it Troll. Is that?
I think so.
So now there's a Troll 3 coming out.
It probably has 2 or 3 other names too.
I guess.
There's 1, 6,
I guess. So yeah, Trolls 3. Coming soon to a theater near you. And then, because we haven't had enough Jennifer Lawrence, Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Okay, I don't know if Jennifer Lawrence is in it. I assume she is. For The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Okay.
It sounds fascinating.
Sounds made up.
Well,
I guess they all are.
There we go. I don't think it was made for me.
Okay.
I'm just a cis white male. I don't know what I'm looking for a story in Dune. I mean, what do I know? All apologies to Mr. Herbert, who's a fantastic writer. I've read some of his stuff that had a story. This one didn't. The great white savior trope. Kind of passed me as a child with Dances with Wolves. I guess that's why I'm not enjoying the whole prospect of seeing Avatar. Sorry, I think about here. I think I'll resharpen my pen. Oh, there goes that pencil.
Oh.
Well, we got plenty more where that came from, I hope. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Hey, it's already sharpened.
I have more pencils where that came from. Wait a minute, where are they?
So what else we got? Something else from Disney called Wish. It doesn't look like a reboot or a remake. It looks like something new and original, which is what we've been asking Disney to do. So we should give them credit for doing something new and original and hope success. I hope Disney has success with November 24th's Wish. Followed up December 25th. Christmas. Our Christmas film is going to be called Wonka.
Oh.
I don't think R.L. Dahl wrote this. I don't think Mr. Dahl wrote this, but who knows?
Here's the thing, though. Is it going to be Johnny Depp?
I'm sorry. So. Willy Wonka was Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder has to pass. And we want Johnny Depp first. Even if we don't like the movie.
I'm pretty sure if it was Johnny Depp, we'd know by now.
True.
We would have heard. I'm guessing they're going completely off the reservation. Maybe a Hugh Jackman. What do you think? Hugh Jackman is Willy Wonka.
Maybe completely off the reservation though would be like Angela Bassett.
Ooh, don't give him any ideas.
If anybody could do it though, she could do it.
How about that that redheaded POC that Star Wars keeps that Disney keeps on using?
I don't even know who she is.
I have no idea. She played Envy's Nest in Solo, and she played something in the Rings of Power. Was it Rings of Power, or was it? I'm starting to confuse my bad fantasy.
Rings of Power?
No, it was.
No, it was Rings of Power. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm guessing Disney's saying, wow, she's a black woman with freckles. We have to give her as many jobs as possible. We can say she's a ginger. So she'd be a great Willy Wonka. And then December 20th, I have the color purple.
Really?
Is it a reboot, a remake? I don't know. But I just have the color purple. No further information will be given here.
I don't have my keyboard in front of me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can look it up yourself. And
No, this might be keyboard worthy because I'm curious. Are they gonna bring Oprah Winfrey out of acting obscurity?
yeah.
I mean, acting retirement.
Oh, we must have Whoopi too.
Whoopi's trying really damn hard to get canceled. I think she doesn't want to retire. I think she wants to be like scandalized out, so her name is still.
Go ahead, Whoopi. Say something else about the Jews.
Not just the Holocaust. Anyway. Yeah.
You don't understand who pays you, Whoopi.
It's not even that. It's just like, really, Whoopi? Really? Like, really?
Well, come on. She's a comedian. She's not a political commentator. She's not an intelligent person. She's just a comedian.
But, I mean, this is the hill she's going to die on. Oh, it's a remake.
Remake of The Color Purple.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a musical adaptation?
Okay.
Was the original one? The original one was not a musical, was it?
Please, massa. Please, massa.
Don't.
No way.
You don't even want like the original associated with the show.
They're not really making that into a musical.
It's a musical adaptation of Alice Walker's novel about the lifelong struggles of an African American woman.
Oh boy.
By Harpo Productions. Well, there you go.
Oh, Oprah.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I said, well, there you go.
So after that, we have Untitled Ghostbusters sequel. I am sure they're working really hard on this film. They can't even give it a title. This has Amy Pascal written all over it.
Oh.
She's the Sony executive. What's that?
The longer thing?
Yeah.
I actually have heard about it because it's this actor, Timothy Chalamet, who's going to be Willy Wonka.
Okay. Do we know him from anything?
Yes and no. I think he's been in 1,000 things.
Okay, so they're taking it in a new direction. He's going to be
he's
extra.
extremely popular, but I don't think it's anything we watched.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm guessing they're telling the backstory of Willy Wonka, how he turned into the shut-in that he.
Oh, probably.
People are stealing his candies, and then he goes on safari, enslaves the Oompa Loompas.
The actor himself is 27, so.
Cheap paycheck.
I don't care though. People always say things like, "Oh, they're doing it for a paycheck." Well,
No. I'm saying they hired him because they don't have to pay him as much as they have to pay a Johnny Depp. That's what they're doing with the whole DC universe. They got rid of Cavill. They're going to get rid of Wonder Woman. Definitely get rid of Flash. They've already recast Khal Drogo.
It wasn't Khal Drogo. That's not his real name. His real name is Jason Momoa.
Whatever. So they dug younger guys in there with shorter paychecks. Any surprise Cavill was fired? They had to pay him $250,000 just to do a cameo on the Rock's film. I can see why he left The Witcher with this Blood Moon thing that he did. Man. Witcher, Blood Moon. I think the only people happy to see this thing exist are the makers of Willow. See, we weren't the worst thing of 2022.
Which was really bad too.
Well, this is the Witcher that the writer wanted to make, but she got saddled with Henry Cavill. And why the hell? This is. I don't want him. I don't want the white guy. I want to. It's called Witcher. Aren't witches women? That's why I signed on.
They didn't do this. It should have been called the Warlocker.
Well, obviously, Cavill saw this coming out and said, "Oop, I'm out." He tried so hard to help them. Oh, I probably should go back. Okay. You two, help me clean this place. Jane's coming over. They cleaned it. Okay, that's better. She's here. What happened? Cleaned the place, and the entire place is just going to be completely ruined. We'll see the prestige as we see in this panel how it's clean. It's the same window, the same table, same chair. And the final panel, the window's broken, the shades are done, the chair's broken, all a mess. Oh, there's a joke there. This is our Friday one. I just started penciling. I probably should read it to you. We have Dino and the cat boss, and Phydeaux's coming up in the rear. This place is dead, and it's a Friday night. Yes, I needed to make more money, but I did like having all these people around. Okay, I'll have a beer. That'll be $1,200.
It's a joke now, but the economy.
I think we got a little while before beers cost $1,200.
Oh,
But
okay.
if a beer ever does cost $1,200, I'm pretty sure Jim Cook at Sam Adams will be the guy to sell it. He has this Utopia ale. What is that? $1,000 a bottle.
Oh, really?
So he's almost there.
I was unaware of this.
Yeah, Jim's almost already there. It's more like a brandy. Yeah, alcohol content's up around 40%. It tastes like a heavy, sickly, syrupy stuff. You really can't think beer when you're drinking it. Just gotta think like a port or a brandy, or just gotta change your mindset. And he sells them in these big copper bottles.
Oh, it's kind of cool in a way. Too expensive though, but kind of cool.
It's a vanity project for Mr. Cook. He doesn't make any money on it, even at that price. There goes me with the sniffling. Excuse me.
Don't blow your nose. So gross.
I'm pretty sure the audience would rather not hear me sniffle. Cheers.
You need a mute button. Cough button.
Mute button. We need microphones. We need headsets. So some way of doing picture in picture. We need a non-alcoholic beer tap.
You can do a picture in picture. You just can't do the voice.
Yeah. We need something to unwrap my cigars for me. Let's see. So as I was trying to explain last week, if anybody knew how fun this job was, everyone would be cartoonists. But people thinking, Charles, I can't be a cartoonist. I don't have the talent you have. Well, my friend, let me tell you, you do not require talent to be a cartoonist. Anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. To be a cartoonist, all you need are a few simple things. The obvious ones: paper, pencil, sure. Then you need a beverage. In this case, I'm just using non-alcoholic beer, but you can have regular alcoholic beer or whiskey, vodka and Fresca, Coca-Cola. And thirdly, you need tobacco. Remember, kids, you can't do anything good in the world without tobacco. I can say stuff like that when she's not in the room
I heard you.
to correct me. You know, I'm not happy with Cat Boss's mask there. Good thing I have this erasable pencil. That's what hardly erases. Yeah, it works a little bit better. You know, my heart is not in the penciling at this moment. Let's get out the ink. Oh, yeah. Here's the Saturday one I haven't read to you yet. What the hell? Let's do this now. Jane has just come over. Are you ready? Just a second. I guess they're going on a date. And Phydeaux runs up. Belly scratcher. No, Phydeaux, down. I don't want to get covered in dog hair. Why not? I'm covered in dog hair. It's great. Let's do something. Choose your weapon. I think we're going for this one. No, that seems to work. Now, might as well move this one a little bit toward completion. Let's get the word balloons in. I think I could start working on this crowd. Okay, we'll start with word balloons. Our ink bottle is getting a mite low. So, of course, we use noodlers. A picture of Cthulhu on it from H.P. Lovecraft fame.
I heard everything you said. I just didn't want to correct you all the way in the room.
Oh, then you heard me speak at length and how charming and wonderful you are.
Yep. But then I woke up.
Yeah, she's charming and wonderful when she's asleep.
No, you say that when I'm asleep, when I'm dreaming.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Mm-hmm. In my dreams, you say that.
Okay, I guess that's high enough for us. Big production number. All right.
Musical.
Yeah, well. Filling the ink bottle, the movie. Filling the ink bottle.
Will he spill any?
Yeah.
Will his hands be steady? Will the ink find its way into the bottle? Will it return and time?
No one will be seated for the final act.
Oh, I just turned. I can turn on the light over here, right? Or is that?
Why not?
I don't know. I don't want it to be a light.
Well,
I'm going to color.
Okay. The professionalism of this production can stand a little extra light.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
You okay with it?
No. Actually, no.
You help?
Yes.
All right.
Someone fell behind me and I can't reach the light.
Wow. You have to be your purse. There you go.
That's not the light.
Oh. Speaking of light, why is it so bright in here? No, well, I'm looking at the camera now. I hadn't noticed it. There we go. I hadn't noticed that the yeah, it looked better.
It looks fine on my screen.
Oh, okay. It just got the opportunity to stand up and look at the screen from a different angle, and it picture looked terrible.
No, it didn't look like that.
Once again, this is a first-class Hollywood-like production. Oops, that's very close. Oh boy, that was close. Almost screwed that one up. Leave me alone. Think about the Michael Jackson song. Now, if I can get this one to the chief colorist tomorrow, we'd be in good shape. Oh, speaking of which, we still have to record next week's movies. YouTube videos. And I still have to do the stills too. The still photography is the hardest. I have the hardest time doing still photography around here. I have to do it during daylight because the lighting is so bad otherwise. And I'm not a photographer. I'm a cartoonist. So all the stills of the comic strip are wildly what's the word I'm looking for? Irregular, erratic, non-standard. All right. What do you think? Can we do this crowd without smearing? My big thing is touching that arrow. And I know I'm going to. Be the various Phydeaux fans.
We love the Phydeaux fans.
So I'm sure that a lot of people are going to say, where am I in that crowd? See, you'd be giving the cartoonist far too much credit. If you find anyone in this crowd who looks like you, yes, that's entirely intentional. I meant that. Now, this lady has one of the iPhone 11s. Where this guy over here has gone for the Samsung. I don't know why. Guess some people like to have complicated lives. And the cartoonist has his controversial statements on cell phone purchases.
Cell phone purchases?
I just trashed the Samsung.
I know.
Can you imagine?
But that was just the one. You gotta go on.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the camera. So the thesis of today's podcast is it's going to be a good year.
A good job.
Yep, just not for Disney and Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
I hear tell their Disney stock has fallen, and I can't see how that could be. I mean, they changed out their president in the middle of the night on a Sunday. Isn't that a good thing?
That's the sign of a secure company.
That's the sign of a healthy company. And they put in the guy who caused all of their problems. All this that's going on right now is all because of the other Bob. All right. There's the bartender. And this is Milfy. And her young son, Curly. This is to show that Phydeaux appeals to adults and children alike. And the actor himself is such an a-hole. And there we go. Whoops. About that time again. Cheers. So it's about 54 degrees out there.
I know.
And I was expecting the motorcycles to come back out. The vroom vrooms. Nothing yet. Still quiet. I thought I was going to get the opportunity. I spoke too soon. But no, it's a car.
It should be, actually. Mom wasn't with 11.
Yeah. Oh. Low pockets over here. See the kids wearing those sort of pants with the like carpenter pants. about all you see. And then there's a hem of a dress down here. It says, as I've explained in the past how this is done, is just about every one of these characters is drawn in full, and then you figure out what's in front of what covers what, and then you start doing the erasing. So there's a whole mess that would go behind with the 3 characters on now. 3/4 of the stuff's all been erased. And now for the limo. Let's see, how much of this can I get done? I should work. Let's do some thinking here. I should work left to right so that I don't smear. Yeah, I was going to do that first. Just where my hand is going. You'll never learn. I'm just going to use a. No. See, I almost forget. I almost touched that. I think I should just put this aside. So, New Year's resolution for the Phydeaux comic strip is we're going to try to get a little bit more involved in the backgrounds. In the past, you might have seen like a clean, empty apartment. You're not going to see that anymore. But all that really does is provide more work for the chief colorist.
Yeah, I know. That's been your goal. Your recent goal.
Well, it looks like you when you're busy.
Okay.
And my job is to make you happy.
Okay. Can we not go down to Vicky's not busy route though?
I'm not saying that. A little bit bitchy this morning.
What?
I said my arm is a little bit itchy this morning.
Mm-hmm. I'm not bitchy.
Okay.
Well, that's the kind of response you get when you call somebody. It's a cause effect relay. It's, you have made me give you a bitchy answer.
What do you think, audience? Is this a good opportunity for the cartoonist to go out and get himself a Guinness?
Don't do that.
Oh, I mean non-alcoholic Guinness, but still, the point is going out.
What do you think, Dan? Will that just make her angrier?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Maybe if you just let it drop.
It being New Year's Day, what's open?
Oh, everything.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's anything. Well, restaurants I think are open.
Obviously.
Yeah. But if you're looking for like stores, no.
Like a supermarket's open.
I would think so. But to be honest with you,
Banks open?
No.
Well, it's Sunday anyway.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say that.
But some banks open on Sunday. All right. I really want to do that. I really want to do the top of the car here. Now I just see this sparkly white, black ink just asking to be smeared. That's a reach. So as you can probably tell, there was a whole limo drawn back here, but most of it's been erased because the characters are all in front of it. And a lot of this I want to do with a ruler, so I can have a juxtaposition between the sharp lines and the curved lines. But I don't want to smear. So let's put that sucker aside to dry. And where is the next one? Tuesday. All right, this requires a lot of ruler work. That's all. Let's do the word balloons. Well, the reason why I ask is supermarket open. We've got some supplies we need more cream for the coffee and
Yeah.
Coke Zero.
Let me see. Problem is I keep putting my keyboard up so I can do things on my desk, but then when I need to type something in the keyboard, I don't know, first world problems.
You need a bigger desk.
I need a what desk?
Bigger desk.
Well, yes and no.
Better designed them.
Better design desk.
Let's see who's talking
But
here.
this goes with the furniture.
Oh, it's Phydeaux who's talking.
I'll bet you the grocery store's open like a little later today. I'll bet you they're open. Oh, closes at 6 today, but it's open.
Okay, run right after the broadcast here to get some supplies. I've got to get out there and move Hammy anyway and fix her seatbelt.
Oh yeah, you said that.
We have our own parking spot, and every once in a while, someone is rude enough to park in it.
How dare they?
Dare they? At which case, we have to go off and park with the hoi polloi. The indignity of it is just palpable. Don't know that's our parking spot. Obviously not.
I mean, it's like labeled. No, wait, it isn't. But I mean, it's numbered. No, wait, it isn't. But you know, that's the space that the building gave. Oh no, wait, they didn't. Yeah, how dare they?
Okay, those two done. Well, not done, but you know what I mean. Wow, we're only going an hour here. Feels so much longer. Cheers. So, does anyone remember the lessons we learned about cigars? They're a lot like women. You don't give them constant. If you don't give them constant attention, they'll go out on you. What's that about lit?
Keep them lit.
Yeah, cigars are like women. Keep them lit.
Oh, something has opened up in the background of something I'm watching, and it's annoying as hell. I can't find it to shut it off.
So you're not giving full attention to the live stream?
It's the thing that's running in the back of the live stream that's annoying the heck out of me. And plus, the live stream is, I can't watch the live stream because
It's on delay.
To the live stream.
Yeah, no, it's on delay.
It's on delay.
Yes, you're over here. You're over here live.
I know. But it sets me off because it's like I can't hear the thing. I'm just shutting down like almost everything here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, all right. That was annoying. The G was out of me. Okay. Fix that. Did everybody have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all those fun
No,
things?
they didn't.
Oh, shut up. We gave away some nice scratch cards and got what, $10 back?
I don't know about you guys. I won 100.
Oh, that was that wasn't ones we gave. That was ones that you got.
So I don't like to use these newer brushes for the panels. And this is a good example why. See right there how it got thin and doubled on me? Well, actually, that adds character. On second thought, that's not bad. It's just what you want. Now, see, you got thin, thick, thin. That's expressive. I stand corrected. You know, I'm thinking here. The cat boss just might be Jim Cook from Sam Adams Bear. And he's the only guy in the world who's been able to make $1,200 beer. What kind of supervillain hangs out in a bar all day? So I just got an email. I can drop 20 pounds with this new keto diet. Exciting. That's what that beep just was. Cheers. Well, I'm gonna have to let some ink dry a little bit. Pardon me. I'm gonna let some ink dry a little bit because I don't want to smear. Let's see. Or smudge. New year, no smears, no smudges yet. Let's see how long into this year we can go.
Well, it's already been 12 hours, 13 hours. How about if we do baby steps on this broadcast?
1 hour? Let's see. I haven't done anything with those. Okay, I can do word balloons on those. Why don't you come down here? I can do the word balloons on this one. You just draw parentheses. One parenthesis, two parentheses. So I'm guessing the way writing this strip is going to go is that whenever anyone in Hollywood, be they a director or an actor, does something stupid, well, Phydeaux's going to do it in the comic strip. So last week, James Cameron flipped off his fans. I knew that was something Phydeaux was going to have to do.
Of course.
And I have no doubt whatsoever that these autograph hunting fans were assholes and had it coming. But you're James freaking Cameron. You don't have to lower yourself to that. You hire someone to flip them the bird.
You could hire a bird flipper. Like that could be their job.
But now I'm going to have to beat up on James Cameron again. Now James says that he doesn't like to fetishize guns. And if he had it his way, he would have done the Terminator and Aliens in a different manner. What, they're going to throw bad words at the aliens? Knives, maybe? Never meet your heroes, boys and girls. You want to know what I respect most about Steven Spielberg? He doesn't
Spielberg, just say it
right. He doesn't do very many interviews.
That is true. You're giving him too much credit by mispronouncing his name. Don't give his name that much. What's the word I'm looking for?
Even though I haven't finished penciling on this one, I can ink the balloons. Well, no, let's not ink the balloons. I haven't done the lettering yet. You don't know if that's what the lettering is going to be. I don't even know if that is what the lettering is going to be. Yeah. Stop. Cease and desist. Hold on to that.
Intermission.
No.
Oh.
Just beer time. Do we have any writing to do? No, because you got a pile of shit all over the place. Let's move the sketchbook over here a little bit. Well, let's do that. Hey, Chief Colors, we're gonna need another one of the Phydeaux the comic strip. What do you call these things?
Banner?
Yeah. Does that count as a schmear?
I haven't been able to see it yet, so give me a second. But I'm gonna call it a smudge.
But it's not on the comic strip. It's something I have to erase or deal with. In fact, I can just throw this away.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
It's just catching up to it now.
we've
No,
done-
it's not.
we've done that one. Oh yeah, I was thinking about the Cat Boss does a TV commercial. They come into the bar and says, "I made a television commercial," and his commercial is, "Come to my bar, the Scratching Post, and give me your money and go." Well, that's short and to the point. I think I will franchise this. So that requires a bit more writing. Wait. The joke being short and to the point, and he's so proud of himself he thinks he can franchise it. What's this one? Another third wall breaking one. Bo and Jane. Bo says, "I'll drive." Jane says, "We're not taking your truck." Well, why not? Because I'm in a dress. Off screen. "Hey, everybody, here comes the dog." And Phydeaux comes in, as if the clapping. "Phydeaux, what are you doing? This joke's not funny because I'm not in it. I'm helping the comic strip out." The audience doesn't want to see Jane in a short dress again. But the cartoonist wants to draw her. So somewhere in there, there's a joke that we'll use that we may or may not use someday. I'm doing too much of the third wall breaking stuff. Probably will not use that one. But it's as important that you folks see what's not used as it is. Yeah, the road not taken. This one that we did finally do with the one, she doesn't want to get covered in fur. Phydeaux says, "Why not? Why not? I'm covered in it. It's great." The original joke was Phydeaux goes to Felicia and says, "You still got that hairball collection." She didn't say anything about being covered in cat hair, and then I'm thinking, well, what's he gonna do? Like sit over the porch and drop it on her as she leaves? That's the mess there. And the chief color had the idea of him putting on a cat costume to address that thing. She doesn't mind being covered in cat hair. But as he wore a cat costume last Halloween.
And he really needs to bring that out again.
Well, we're completely ignoring the fact that the cat costume is probably not made with real cat hair. And if it is made, if it is made with real cat hair, then we're burying the lead because there's a funnier joke in there.
No, if it was made with real cat hair, it would have been the polka dot cat because that's the one you want to get rid of first.
Wag your tail when you say that. No idea. We're not going to use that, but it's there. This being a dog thing, is there any money in it? Oh, this being a good dog thing, is there any money in it? That's what that one was. Felicia and Phydeaux. Felicia says, "I just want to be left alone to do what I want to do." Phydeaux says, "What do you want to do?" Felicia says, "Nothing." "You have to be alone to do nothing. By asking these questions, you are forcing me to do something." So, too wordy, too much back and forth. Not using that one. Okay. Another one, Felicia and Phydeaux. Felicia says, "Ugh, I'm not eating that." Phydeaux says, "I'll eat it." And Felicia changes her mind. "No, it's mine." "But you don't want it." "That doesn't mean I want you to have it." Probably not going to use it. Bo's going to get another pet. What kind? A peeve. How do you know? He's got a big list of them, apparently. Pet peeves. Yeah. Not using that one. So, yeah, here's the thing. 2023 is still going to step up the artwork. No more clean, empty rooms and garbage everywhere.
Just to make the colorist, I have to pay more attention to all the little bitty things.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. The road's not taken. Cats always know what they're doing. The challenge is to stop them from doing it.
Okay.
I think the cat broke it, Felicia. That's all speculation, Phydeaux. That's not exactly a denial.
True, very true.
What are you doing? I'm hungry. Don't eat my mice. I'll get you a pizza. Okay. What do you want on it? Mouse. Oh no, the cat's a murderous bastard. Bitch. No, that's a dog. You're right. What do they call a female cat?
Oh. I don't want to say it. Rhymes with
Well, here's another one I'm not going to use.
pussy.
Yeah, it was. Here's another one I'm not going to use. I guess it's Dino and Bo. I really didn't write who's talking here, but I was just trying to be a good neighbor. I wanted the woman next door to know if she ever needed anything, she could call on us. Didn't work out like you thought it would, huh? I guess I can add this restraining order to the collection. Yeah, we're not using that one.
There actually isn't.
Do you know, I think we just got a name for the polka dot cat.
Molly?
Felicia's polka dot cat friend. Her name now is Molly. When I said this was a dangerous neighborhood, I think you misunderstood me. Okay, don't know where I was going with that one. Phydeaux in the grocery store. Bo asked him, "Are you getting yummy cakes?" Phydeaux, "Of course I am. What's wrong? They all look alike." Well, just pick one. And he leaves with a full cart. I couldn't choose.
Oh.
Cute little yummy cake joke. It's one of the products that we've got to merchandise besides Cat Boss Ale, Phydeaux yummy cakes.
So what's the guy yelling outside?
Oh, I don't know. You generally tend to ignore crazy people yelling in the streets.
I know, but it could be Chicken Little. It could be saying the sky is falling.
Well, if it falls, it falls. Hey, we're almost out of beer.
Oh no.
You know what that means?
That means intermission.
No, it means I need a new one.
Oh. Yeah, I keep pushing for this intermission thing. You're not doing that. I'm not. Why I'm pushing for it?
Well, I don't have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Intermission.
Oh, is any of that legible? Let's see. Not really.
That's fine.
Not really.
It could be because we have the. Oh, well, no, okay. It's a little off there, too.
Well, let's continue the greatest job in the world. That was almost an intermission without me having to write it down. So as the day progresses, more and more stuff like ends up on the ground around me. Okay. 4 fingers on the cat boss, or claws at least. He's had his dew claw removed. And the sleeves are rolled up. The old classic cat boss, he wore the black coat, black tie, white shirt. So he's taken the coat off. Still has the tie and rolled up the sleeves on the shirt. Who would have thought opening a bar would be so much work? And we put Dino here in on this one alone without Bo, because theoretically Bo could afford a $1,200 beer. Now, see, that time the person outside said, "Who? Who?" I think he's playing. He's going to play an owl in the community theater.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just have to practice your owl training, you know?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll pot, Mr. Owl?
I was thinking about the owl test from Harry Potter.
Owl test.
A sort of outstanding wizard
Oh,
lessons.
ordinary wizard level.
Ordinary wizard
yeah.
level, yes.
I read her Harry Potter.
Yes, he did.
How
Like,
romantic.
literally, he read it to me.
How romantic.
I know. It was very
Isn't it romantic?
It was very romantic. That and making a table in your apartment into a chessboard.
Taught her chess.
Mm-hmm. Such a romantic guy.
Yeah, I had this antique writing table. I stripped the surface, painted with acrylic the checkerboard square, and put several layers of epoxy on top of it. It ruined this table.
No, you didn't. You made it into a chess table.
Yeah, ruined this antique.
You made it into a chess table. Where is it? So, well, did you just leave it in the apartment?
I left it at the house.
Oh.
You had said take it. I said, no, it's a piece of crap. Why would you take that thing? I had no idea you considered that romantic.
Of course it was romantic. You don't think that was romantic?
No.
Oh my God, that was one of the most romantic things you've ever done. You actually created a piece of furniture so that you and I could sit down and play chess together. You don't think that's romantic? I shouldn't tell you this stuff. I'll just let you do it. Because now you're gonna stop doing it. Like, I don't want to do that. That's
It just came natural to me. I wasn't trying to get into your pants.
It's natural romantic. Isn't that adorable?
I'm a natural romantic.
By the way, you didn't tell your followers how well your strip for your mom went.
No.
I know, but you showed them it.
Yeah. I don't think anyone cares.
Well, I'll tell them.
Go ahead.
Ella loved it. And it was so cute to watch them like reminisce about stuff and talk about the things in the photo. It was really sweet. She's gonna hang it up. She's gonna find the right place for it in her apartment. To hang it up.
She's already hung it, actually.
She already hung it? Where did she put it, you know?
She put it so she can see it. The first thing she sees when she gets up in the morning.
Oh my God, that's adorable. That's so nice.
Okay.
It is. That's so sweet.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Natural romantic, a natural good son.
Oh yeah, I've got them all snowed. I did a really good performance, I guess, on Christmas Eve with the family. So my mother got good reports on me.
I thought it was that and the funeral.
Yeah, in the funeral. I behaved well. But at the funeral, I just didn't recognize anyone, so I couldn't screw up.
No, you could screw up with that because you could look right at them and be like, "Who are you?"
Who are you? I feel bad for Bobby. I didn't recognize him, and it wasn't until I was able to ask him his wife's name that I knew who he was.
Oh well, sometimes that happens.
He asked me the strangest question about the comic strip. Where'd you come up with the name? What? Phydeaux. I mean, Fidelis. You call your dog Fido, Phydeaux. This thing is a little bit too full of itself, so it does a fancier spelling because it makes him sound more important. Sort of like how.
Listen, VIQUE was something somebody else did, not me.
Yes. Sort of like how I always called myself Charles and not Charlie or Chuck or anything like that, because as a youngster, I was a little bit more insecure and wanted everyone to think I was intelligent, or at least smarter than I was. These days, I don't give a fuck. It's wonderful getting old and not caring about anything. Not trying to impress women anymore, not trying to impress people anymore. There was a bit in Seinfeld where George Costanza decides he's not going to care anymore. He's just going to wear velour sweats, tracksuits, all there. Yep, I'm almost into that stage. I just don't think I'd like a velour sweatsuit. Those strike me as something I'd sweat in.
Well, they have like a light.
No, I don't
I'm
want
not
to.
encouraging it. I'm just joking.
Yeah. You shouldn't encourage that.
I'm not. That was a joke. That was a joke.
But it's incredibly liberating when you don't want anything from anybody.
You just want my love, right?
I already have it. We're talking about.
True.
Yeah, and apparently, it comes naturally. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to work on it. I'm just a natural, romantic, and loving person.
I know. Put a thought.
I don't have to put any thought into it.
You put thought into that. Don't try to dismiss it. You put thought into it. Even if it wasn't romantic thought, it was thought.
I put cartoonist thought. I looked at the picture and I said, how can I make fun of these individuals?
No, you.
And I made fun of those individuals, and they thanked me for it. They thought it was funny. Yes, well, that's what you're doing with a cartoon. You're doing Don Rickles' act. You're an insult comic. I mean, I have savaged Don Murray in this comic strip. He's a little bit like this, but not as bad as Tito. I expect to hear from his lawyer.
And before he even wonders, I think he's had these characters before he met me, so none of them are based on me.
No, you're right there.
I know.
And I never even considered basing a character on you.
I know. I'm just letting people know, though, just in case they were wondering.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why, but I just thought I could.
Okay, that's done.
That
requires background. Let's check out these suckers.
I'm not to be the character.
Dryer.
That's taken after me.
Guess it's hot and dry enough to do that. This requires more penciling. All right. Let's do the finished penciling on this since I stay. since I've got it out. Oh, I almost forgot. Always put the cap back on your ink. Because the one time you don't do it, you're going to spill it. Did I forget to wash out that brush?
I don't remember you getting up.
Yeah,
Except to get a beer.
I think I forgot to wash out that brush. Yep, I did. Horrible.
Yeah, bad cartoonist.
It's not going to be one of those brushes that's going to last as long as the other ones.
Oh well. It'll last though. We had to order your paper because it's going to take 3 weeks to get the paper, remember?
Yeah, that's strange. Usually it comes quicker than that.
I know. It said it wouldn't come here until like January 11th.
Is this something we can blame Biden and the Democrats on?
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just noticing that it said it was going to take her. But it's funny because I said to you, oh, you have a gift card. Do you need, paper? You're like, no, I don't need paper. And then I looked at it and it said, well, it won't come until January 11th. It's like, oh, I need paper.
I'll need by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I had this strange conversation over Christmas with one of my cousins, and he was talking about how he wanted to get this particular cigar, but he couldn't get it because of Biden. And I was like, wait a minute, okay, I agree with you that he sucks, but what? Why? And I guess this is the world I live in. I guess there's a shortage of all sorts of things that you just can't get. I was not aware of that.
You should be. We haven't been able to get a lot of my mother's things.
Oh, apparently there's a salt shortage, so she can't get a particular weird baked potato chip that she likes. And I noticed that you can't get sriracha. I was recently able to get a small jar of sriracha sauce. I think that's just the producer himself having production problems.
I remember for the longest time I couldn't get my mother grapes.
During the COVID day, of course, we had all the problem getting toilet paper and shit like that. But that's just because people were being assholes. But apparently, there's a shortage of a lot of things in the economy now that I wasn't aware of. Me and my sheltered cartoonist world. See, that's another reason to be a cartoonist. You can be in this little shelter, enjoying this cherry wood table in front of you, which is the shield between you and the world.
Stephanie talks about culture. And
all I talk about are TVs and movies. Just insignificant little bits of garbage that don't matter to nothing, to nobody. Just happy little entertainment items in my happy little world. And why are we doing this? To make me fucking happy. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Do you know that since you started this stream, I've been kind of like, I don't know, cleaning up and getting ready to do some coloring?
You're right.
Still not ready.
Every time you clean something, you find something else to clean.
Or organize something. Or do anything. I still have my new iPhone, which I haven't.
What, an iPhone 11?
An iPhone 11.
Wow.
I know.
Must be great to be married to a cartoonist.
Shall we really tell them how I got it?
Okay, so I'm not that romantic. I did not buy her an iPhone 11 for Christmas.
We didn't even buy it. It's a hand-me-down from your sister. Oh, not a hand-me-down.
Here, they gave me this iPhone 11 for free. I don't want it. It's like one of those sort of situations.
Where and it said, "Oh, would my brother
it's not as good as my phone."
Would my brother or sister-in-law like it? Absolutely.
She more or less tossed it on the table, so whichever one of you grabs it first.
No, she didn't. She looked at my phone and she looked at your phone and she started acting it more.
Well, if I wanted it, I would take
I know,
it.
you
But
would take it.
yeah, I really don't. I don't need it. I'm perfectly happy with I think it's an iPhone 8 I have.
My phone's just a little
It
long.
works.
Yeah. My phone's just a little wonky. I don't really need it, but I'll keep this phone as like, this way I'll sort of have two working phones if I need something happens. Oops.
We're big into Apple here only because we really use it for work purposes. I suppose the Galaxy and all the other phones are better phones, but I don't need a phone. I don't even want a phone. I use the iPhone as the camera for the comic strip, and use AirDrop to get it on my Macintosh, and that's how I get it up to you people. I'm sure they might have something equivalent of an AirDrop in the Galaxy. I don't know. But with the Mac universe, we have QuickTime that I can do my movies with. We have the AirDrop that allows me to bring the photos of the comic strip into an editing program, which I only just edit the color, shrink it down to size, and send it off to her to put onto the website, and also send a copy to the Phydeaux fans. You all should check out this fantastic blog, Phydeaux fans at blogspot.com, where you can see the strip early a lot of the
I
time.
believe you do have to become a member, though, no?
I don't
That's
know.
okay.
No, you can view it for free without
Oh, you can
becoming a
view
member.
it, yes.
I think if you want to comment, you got to become a member.
Ah.
But it's free. Not like she's making money off this.
Oh, no, I didn't think she was making money back.
Thanks to Labaya Wilson. A woman whom I will not give my telephone number to, so that I can't ever speak to her, so I don't know how she pronounces her name. That's a thing Phydeaux fans might have to deal with. I'll be nice to you and give you free stuff and etc., but I will never meet you, talk to you, call you. None of that will ever happen. I keep a separation. I will not father your children. I will not raise your children. I will not buy you a car.
Some people probably think that that's a joke, what you're saying. Anyway,
I will not allow you to buy me a beer. Another topic of conversation that's come up. The bar is not, in fact, based on any place in reality.
I know. I was going to say something to you about that. I was going to tell you that you should address that.
Yeah, the bar is not based on anything in reality. I just put this together out of my imagination. I just plucked it out of the fertile brain that is Charles's and put it together over the years. If you want to do a pub crawl, enjoy yourselves. And I'm afraid I won't be able to attend for, as someone cleverly pointed out, bars in Boston don't serve non-alcoholic beer and they don't allow cigar smoking. Now, why the hell would I ever put myself in such a situation? Seriously.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to be in that situation, you go to like a very nice restaurant and have a nice meal and that kind of thing. Not just sit there and have a...
Why? They allow cigars?
No, I'm saying if you can't have one, you might as well have the other. In other words, if you're not going to be able to be somewhere that has drinks...
I'm not going out to a restaurant with fans.
Oh, no. I meant in general.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't even think that that's an option, so that wasn't even in my brain that you were
Cheers.
going to do that. But that's because I know you.
I love you all from afar.
What the hell was that?
That was an explosion.
No. My phone.
Oh.
Alright, okay. My phone changed colors for some unknown reason. In the middle of a text. I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, I get it now.
What's
I
up?
wrote the words Happy New Year, so my phone decided to go off and do fireworks. What the heck is that?
What else is going on with the blog spot? Oh yeah, also on the blog spot. Splot. Someone made the clever observation that I'm the guy who said that all women should be allowed to carry guns, even the crazy ones.
It's probably not a good idea to bring that up.
To which they said, geez, wouldn't that be ironic, cartoon boy? Thanks for putting that idea in my head. I appreciate it. If you look at the gams on her, I just noticed I'm drawing pretty muscular legs on Jane here.
That's okay. You drew feminine legs on
Oh,
on one of the cover strips.
well, even in this strip, his legs don't look as muscular as hers. All right. Yeah. We got Phydeaux here with the big soulful eyes. I wonder if I should have his ears going back from the rush, but nah, ears are still pointing forward. And got the speed marks here. Paw reaching out to grab. And the Fred Flintstone multiple feet, so you can make that scrambling noise. And the tail wagging at 1,000 beats per minute. Oh, there you go, rushing Phydeaux. Actually, there are two paws here. Missed. All right. Seldom do I put in the strip the clock. But as I said last week, there is a clock between the window in this hat in this coat rack. But since the New Year's resolution is to do all the backgrounds, now the clock is there, even though we never use it. And I try to put little bits of garbage on the ground. This little piece of paper, the ball. Usually there's going to be at least 3 pieces of garbage in each panel. So in this case, 3 would be the ball, the bone, piece of paper. Okay, let's see. I redrew her head, and we still haven't figured out where her chin's going to be in her neck. So, sharpen the pencil on this one. See, her head was originally up here. I thought it was too big. So I erased it, brought it down, pushed it back so she's got her head back more. I think I probably should have it tilted back more so she's looking up and down at him, but I'll keep it like this. But yeah, it would be better to have a head probably at the same tilt as this one. Maybe we can move it forward a little bit, jut out her chin. And then that will give us the space to do the neck that way, so her head is going back after all. Let's erase everything and let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that almost works. Almost squint your eyes and see it. And the necklace is coming forward because she's. Let's see. Arm, forearm, and that hand is wrong. That hand is so very wrong.
That hand is wrong.
Yeah, this hand is right. She's doing the stop. And even though that almost works as believable, but that hand is wrong. Let's get a Dixon Taekwondo eraser over here. The world's most erasable pencil. All right, I'm just going to do a circle first. And her thumb would be going in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's, I guess, how it should look like. That doesn't look right. It's close. It's about that far away from what I want it to look like. Well, let's try that again. But this time I'm going to erase more of her arm. I'm going to put the hand about right there. Do a circle. You know, the thumb goes in, pinky. Yeah, this might work better. Let's get the fingers in there. 2, 3, 4, thumb. And now, I know the bottom of a hand generally has a dupe. So we'll do the dupe. And yeah, that's what we're going to live with.
But you don't need to make it sound so sad.
Dupe. And the arm disappears behind it. Okay, let's get the breastises out here. And the hips. The breast peeks out underneath that arm. And this leg's going back that way. And this foot's planted. Let's stop. Okay, now we never really judged how long Jane's hair is because it just disappears behind her back. But I guess we're going to say it comes to just around the shoulder blade. Yeah, just around shoulder blade height. And Phydeaux does a skid stop here, like you'd see in an MGM cartoon, Tex Avery cartoon. And I think yeah. Okay, the ears are down. And I've got the hair on the back of his neck flapping forward. And the stop.
Yes, but I'm about to start doing.
You're about to start doing some coloring.
I am about to start doing some coloring. I haven't finished out the week yet, have I?
I think I only have Monday and Tuesday here.
Yeah. Well, no, you should have. Well, maybe not. I was going to say, you should have Monday, Tuesday. Maybe not. Let me check. Oh, you snuck Wednesday in, that's why.
I snuck it in?
Yeah, because I already had Thursday. I was already doing Thursday.
Ah.
Oh, shoot. see.
All right. Let's see. Let's finish this off. Why not? I'm covered in dog hair. It's great.
Excuse me.
Make this just one of those harmless, happy little Phydeaux comic strips. No big wolf. He's not insulting anybody or anything. Just telling everyone how great dog hair is. Phydeaux loves himself.
You know, I'm actually surprised we haven't heard more mopeds in session.
I think they put him away for the winter.
Yeah, they're probably killing themselves.
I
Because I think it's supposed to be pretty good all week.
could be out driving in this weather. Illegally on the streets.
Well, not the motorcycles, but the things that drive around here.
So Phydeaux is just a little bit too tall for this panel.
Oops. They called outside the line.
You know, that's why I formed first grade.
I know, you told me that. You never color inside the lines. You're just a rebel.
Well, at the end of the school day, like amongst the last things they did, is they got their coloring. So they got to color flags and stuff like that. And I never finished my schoolwork, so I never got to do that. And I was the best colorer in the class. One thing I did good, they want to let me do. I hated school. School sucked. They were so mean to me. They made me do work that I didn't want to do.
Calm down, buddy.
All right. That's that. Let's see. Where is... Oh, there it is. Cheers. Whew. I made Phydeaux beer. All right, what we got here? That's Saturday. That's Friday. I need to do the lettering on that sucker. That is Thursday. Need more balloons. Monday's just about done. Just got to do a few straight line stuff. Why don't we do the straight line stuff on Monday, and then we'll do the lettering and etc. etc. Where are my Post-it notes? Oh, here we go. Got a recipe for an eggplant thing the wife wants me to make.
No, the only reason why I sent that to you is because when you said you were going to do eggplant, you said, "Oh, I suppose you want it egged and breaded and Parmesan," and I was like, "No, there's other things to do with it."
Yeah, Post-it note people. Take a note. This is not good.
What is not good?
This.
Oh. But I mean, if you are going to look at the recipes, there is one with feta cheese.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. 2 pounds of eggplant, olive oil, diced tomatoes, 5 teaspoons of bagels, 5 of basil, 5 cloves of minced garlic, salt, pepper, 1/2 pound of feta cheese.
Which I don't think is really enough feta cheese. But,
Crumbled.
but you know, everybody's got their own opinion.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I do like eggplant parmesan, but you know, there are other things you can do with it. So, despite what the cartoonist says, I am interested. I hope everybody did have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and all that fun stuff. We did, despite my husband being pretending to be a good guy, like he said. He's actually a good guy. But anyway.
Boy, I got that snow.
You have everybody snowed, yep. Anyway, I'm gonna just color it. I have not colored
Which
this.
one are we coloring it?
I'm coloring
This
this one.
is the the one over there who he doesn't want to get his sweater dirty.
Right.
Have you decided what it is he rolls in?
Oh, I don't know.
Make it brown and green and all sorts of yummy colors.
Yeah. No color. It works. It's not like any one color is gonna be. Yeah, that's okay to roll in. Even pink is gross.
Where are my rulers? When you're missing something, always look on the floor. All right. I can hardly see my own lines because they're starting to wear out. Oh, I almost forgot. Unclean, 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 unclean.
Shame. Oh no, that was a different thing.
Yeah.
You'd have to be doing the strip naked for that to work.
Don't give me any ideas.
Oh, jeez. Now I'm thinking about you going grocery shopping and what we need.
Yeah. So my thinking here is that these are the backs of the walls of the set where the comic strip is made. So you just see studs exposed. But actually over here you can see a bit of the cut of the window from the room. There's the baseboard in the window. But you won't be able to see that till I ink it. Let's see if we can. That's wet. I wanted to do that, but I can't because I hit that. All right, let's do this. I'm even close to in frame. I removed the Phydeaux the comic strip thing here, so I don't know where the center of the camera frame is anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want one right now?
No.
Okay.
That's all right.
Because I was in a zone of cleaning and organizing and now coloring.
Nobody listening is going to go to that stupid website anyway. All right. And that and that. And let's Let's freehand some of this stuff. So Phydeaux's limo has a liquor cabinet.
Of course it does.
And there's a speaker on the door. And for some strange reason, little lights. We provide ambiance. Oh, and these are his discarded sunglasses. I added the sunglasses as a last minute affectation. Okay. Let's see, is this dry enough to attempt the railing? That's one of those temporary rails they put up to control crowds. So obviously outside of the studio where Phydeaux, the comic strip, is created, we have fans behind barricades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, and a red carpet, which I'm actually going to freehand. I'm going to do it with the ruler. But freehand is more carpet-like. You can get better. Hopefully, I can get a better flow up and down a little bit. And I'm very busy and crowded in there. I'm going to be very entertained to see how the chief colorist resolves it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'll stripe Bo's pants and I'll dot Dino's pants, and that ought to give her some hints as to who's what. I was gonna put Jane in these black pants, but then I noticed in this scene, her butt was facing us, and be like, where her breastises is. But no, she's just back's turned to us. So I accentuated her butt and put two pockets here.
So I know who the.
Well, no, in this
What it
case,
is.
well, no, in this case, you'll know that. But the reason why I mentioned that is because when the three of them are together, their legs are kind of intertwined. You might have trouble trying to figure out. You'll have trouble figuring out where Dino's leg is, but I'll be doing the dots on it, so you should be able to figure it out. Let's see. What else are we missing here? Still got to do the window in the background here. It's drying. I hope it is. Let's, for the hell of it, put this down here so maybe I won't smear. There's the window blind. Bottom sash. Windowsill. And apron. And baseboard back here. It's a combination base. And I think I'll make it smaller. So it looks like it's more into the background. All right. And that's that. Still got to do the base cap of the wall here. Oh, there's a little bit of the 2-5 peeking up behind Felicia's head. All right, I think that's that. The word balloons cover up most of what else is going on there. Still got some feet to do here. Oh, there's a hand back there. And all that's left are the verticals. I got to do the pickets on the fence and on this, whether it's a TV or a panel. It's probably dry enough. I'm gonna try to sneak that in. And I think, yeah, I put a row of lights underneath the TV or a panel, whatever this is. That shows you it's a fancy limo. All righty then. I'm guessing that TV probably would be right there, so I should draw it in there later on. Oh, I forgot to do Phydeaux's chest here. Well, can I get these pickets in? Got it. All right. Probably should put some lights up here, like some Fresnels. As far as the background here goes, we'll just leave it sky. This requires a TV still, or panel, whatever that thing turns out to be. And otherwise, this one's done.
Finish.
Let's put that sucker aside. I can get some horizontal lines done on this one. You know what struck me most about that drawing I did with my mother for Christmas is what was going through their minds as what life was all about. My mother and father at that point. Did they have any ambitions that they want to rule the world? What the hell were they doing raising 3 kids? Was there any thought?
Passing on legacy?
What legacy?
Their legacy, who they are as people.
They struck me as people setting themselves up for a midlife crisis.
Okay. Well, even though I'm convinced we met each other earlier in life than we actually met officially, I did not know you back then, so I can't really make a statement as to how you were or what you were thinking. I did not know. Parents said.
And beer bottle on the table. I guess they were simpler people in simpler times. They were. They're always happy to beat up on the legacy of my father. But one thing I can say about the man, I never saw him sit down or lay on a couch. His entire life was spent working. It's what he liked to do. he had made a statement to the effect about when the term couch potato came out. The term couch potato did come out in his lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
and he really detested those sorts of people. This is Felicia's fairy tales book. So there are two books in this apartment. There's Phydeaux's big yellow book for dogs who can't read,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's Felicia's fairy tale book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Phydeaux's big yellow book anywhere around here. Don't know where he put it.
Well, it's usually in the kitchen to help them get the stuff. Isn't it?
Yeah. He usually puts it in the kitchen because it's like a step stool.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with this world is they make the cabinets too high off the ground.
I know, right? How do they?
It's a design flaw. All right, I dare not touch that panel because I'll smear that panel. I won't touch that panel because I'll smear that panel.
All righty then.
Now, this is just fun with Phydeaux and Felicia.
Aw.
Felicia's up in a tree, and of course, the heroic thing is to save the cat in the tree. And look at the background. That's how much of it reads. Yeah, we got this house here with the porch, house here with a half-closed window. There's a cellar window, brick foundation, lattice work on the under the porch here. New Year's resolution is to do more involved backgrounds. Oh, there you go. We got the backyard of someplace. I can't quite say this. Either of these houses look anything like the apartment where Beau lives with Phydeaux, but it's got that American wood city look. Let's see, 4 and 3 on this side. think Phydeaux's lost some weight.
Mm-hmm. It's the holiday. You're supposed to put on the holiday 10.
Like I was slightly reaching off screen here, and you can see just the tip of his golf club. If there's a stage hand just off frame, passing it to him. I'm going to shorten Felicia's legs here a little bit. And make the tail a little thinner. Now this is a view from above Felicia, so bird's eye view. You can see the perspective. The vanishing points are up here. And Phydeaux's small and down there, but I'm not sure I like the way that looks. Let's just draw Felicia now. Might go back with a fresh eye and check out Phydeaux. And finally we have Dina. I'll be happy when the winter's over, just so I don't have to draw the jackets anymore.
We all have our reasons for things.
Dino wears a biker jacket. Doesn't own a bike.
It's a look. It's a fashion statement.
What's that statement? Help?
No, it's. I like to look like.
Like I'm cool even though I'm not. Okay. Okay.
Stretch reach.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I guess we're done for the day.
Time is
It's
2:30.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
And since we
What
started,
is the longest live stream you've done? Do you know?
Oh, like 3 hours, 4 hours, yeah. They go on forever. They go on until I decide I just don't want to do it anymore.